Well, good afternoon. Actually, a little late in the afternoon today. Our Canucks are going to play shortly here, so we're going to off to watch the game, but wanted to show you a little bit about our HVAC, our in-floor ductwork that's going to make this house here and this house here, although this house is in the crawl space, but this house here work with a heat pump and be a very efficient house heated with forced air, which is, and a lot of people are now moving to radiant in-floor, but forced air is still a really effective, efficient heat, especially with a heat pump. So what we need to do in order to put forced air in the ground, at least in our, the way that we do it, is we actually run all of our stuff under the slab and we pre-pour it so that when the slab is poured, the pipes don't get squished by the guys that pour. So we've got our furnace room set up here, so that our furnace will basically sit on top of this plenum here, and you can see all this stuff is where the air is going to be pushed through our house. All these ducts, so all these trunks are going to run throughout the house, and all these legs are going to kind of run to where we need to have heat pushed through the house. The beautiful part about this is, although it looks like a mess now, by the time that we have that slab poured, it'll be all hidden under the ground, and we keep it secure from water and from cold by insulating it. First thing we do is we run a vapor barrier continuously all the way around. So you can see this vapor barrier actually goes underneath this little ditch that we've dug in that recycled concrete. Then we use a 3-inch foam that we actually basically build a case so that this is all insulated. Anything in here, any hot air that blows through here is going to be insulated by foam. And the next thing that we do is we actually pour, you can see we're up off the ground underneath here, we actually pour concrete right up to just about the crown of this here. And basically what that does is that encapsulates all this pipe in concrete, and what that does is it makes sure that the pipe, one, won't crush when we actually pour the slab, so when you have people walking on top of it, it won't squish, it'll be solid concrete kind of walkway there. Also, really what it does is maintains the integrity under the ground of this pipe, so it means that the pipe stays together. Water can't get to the pipe because of the vapor barrier, it won't get cold because of the insulation, and it's solid because of the concrete, so it won't, crack, bend, break, keeps water out and condensation out as well. So really it's the best way to prep a floor for in-floor heat. And it also avoids all the drops that we would otherwise have to do to move this air around the house. They're all in the ground. So, HVAC pipe in the ground, set up for a heat pump, and we'll start to prep the floors next and be ready for our inspection by the end of the weekend. There you go. So, you can see those are all the vents. By the time this is all poured, the slab is poured, all we'll see are the actual, just little heat vents up on top of the floor. Alright, that's it for now. Show you some more as soon as we get her done.